Hello and welcome to What the Hey. Thank you for joining me to learn the answer to a question that I received. And when I go to my notebook, I see that the question is written down as who the hey is TWB Studios. And this comes from Gordon the Big Blue NWR4. Long name, but hello to you and thank you very much for the question. If I had to start this video out by giving like my own general basic, very non-detailed answer to this question, I would say that TWB Studios has a lot to do with Thomas the Tank Engine, Thomas and Friends, locomotive stuff. Like, that's basically what it is. Now, when being specific with what that Thomas and Friends locomotive stuff is, I would say a lot of it has to do with like memes. You got remakes in there. There's also like timeline comparisons. And if you look at their actual channel bio, they say that like they make wells worth bombing AU content, but I believe that still has to do with Thomas and Friends and locomotive stuff. So it's all kind of the same thing. Now, I do have to say, if you want to learn more about this channel and kind of what they do outside of it, they have a few other social media accounts listed. They have a Discord as well as an Instagram. They have a Roblox as well as a Wattpad like stuff linked in their channel. I tried to click on them. Some of them don't work, some of them do. So if you want to try to reach them a certain way, there's options. It's just not guaranteed that you'll find them there. But thankfully for you, I will have this channel tagged in the description, so if you want to check out their work, like see videos that you may or may not have seen before, they will be listed in the description, so that's like an easy way to find them. Now, for some reason, this is one of my favorite parts of this kind of video that I do. I like history, so I like to share the history of YouTube channels. Now, specifically with this channel, they decided to join YouTube on April 5th of 2022. They have around 47,000 channel views, around 447 subscribers, and around 64 different videos. So once again, if this channel is new to you, they'll be listed so you can like watch all that if you want to. However, if you don't like to just watch videos from a channel like their main content that they post, I always like to bring up and discuss other channel features so that you can see what a channel has to offer if they don't just upload videos. Now, when specifically bringing up TWB Studios, one of the ways you can kind of interact with them is through their community posts. Some of them have to do with like channel and video updates, but occasionally they post links to like websites where you can like play games with them. Like, I think it's like scribble.io or whatever, or just like online community games, so they like to interact with people, which I think is fun. Another thing that you can do with this channel is look at the playlist section. It's kind of easy though, there's only one. And what it has to do with is like Thomas and Friends remakes. So if you don't like seeing the original content and you want to see someone's remake of something, there you go. Something else that this channel has done in the past are live streams, and usually it's just like updating people on stuff going on like in their life, but it's also just like hanging out with friends. I think it's done through like Streamlabs. I think when I looked, that's what it was. So you know, if you want to check those out and you like something that's kind of more interactable, that's a way to do so. And last but not least, aside from the main channel uploads, they have like 2 YouTube shorts, and they're obviously and of course related to Thomas and Friends, so lots of stuff to do with locomotives if you're interested in that. So something else that I always like to include with this kind of video where I'm discussing a YouTube channel is actual examples of videos on their channel so you can kind of see what they like to do. Which the oldest video on this channel is titled Thomas 1984 through 2021, which was uploaded on April 11th of 2022. The newest video is titled Diesel 10 Used to Rule the World, which was uploaded on June 10th of 2023. And the most popular video is titled If Sodor Shut Down Part 1, which was uploaded on June 20th of 2022 and has around 43,000 views. So in terms of my general opinions about this channel, just from looking at everything and kind of watching stuff, one of the things that I like immediately noticed is the fact that I like their YouTube channel banner. Like, it kind of reminds me of like an MLG video like thumbnail kind of thing, which kind of transitions into a similar point. One of the other things I like about this channel are the thumbnails that they do. Most of them seem to be very simplistic and to the point. Like, there's not clickbait. I feel like there haven't been clickbait-y videos in a long time with YouTube, which feels nice. But anyways, I like the way they do their thumbnails because it's usually like Thomas and Friends characters and then like a nice color border, so it's very like clean. And then something else that's just kind of random but I noticed is the fact that they seem to like South Park. I'm not very familiar with the show, I'm like aware of it, I've just never watched it myself. So to see someone like share that, that's pretty fun. But yeah, once again, if you actually want to check the channel out for yourself, I'll have them tagged in the description, so that's an easy way to find them if you want to watch their content and see what they do. But I believe that is the answer to the question, so thank you very much for watching. Bye.